Hello and happy I almost said happy YouTube Eve. Happy NFL Draft Eve. Steak. I have so many pieces of paper and pens over here. I just want you to see I'm writing all kinds of things down. Here are my wagers. I feel like GRP and more notes over here. 4 separate pieces of paper for notes on the NFL draft. So I'm fired up. You're going tomorrow. I don't have another coaster. But do you have your 6 ounces of tequila?
I do. I got to tell a little story first, though. So it's
what is that?
The wrong color. And I had a battle today. I was going to go to the liquor store and get more Reposado. And there was this Blanco staring at me in the face. Padrino? El Padrino? You ever heard of it?
No. It sounds kind of cool.
So my wife had got it because I guess she likes silver more than me. And now I'm drinking Blanco, but I don't like it at all.
Well, funny that you decided to switch it up because I figured I was going to join you.
Oh, my. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? That's insane.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I have this on the bar. I've got all my whiskeys up top and I have my tequila on the bottom. Oh, yeah. I don't know what 6 ounces is, but that's probably good. Ooh, that smells delicious. Yeah, I was like, oh, look at what's back here. A nice little bottle of Reposado. All right, well, we're going to cheers, Steak, as we get into our mock draft. Salud, everybody.
This might be really gross.
Mine is delicious. I don't even know if I need a lime. I'm not really a lime and tequila guy, but I figured it was like nice for the garnish, but I went ahead and did it anyway. Listen, if you are, I see we've got people in Twitch. If you are in Twitch, if you are on Twitter, please come to the Pikkit YouTube page. Go to YouTube, search Pikkit Sports. We're going to be on here till 6 o'clock. Most of you already know right now. I see we got 45 of you in here in Pikkit. I see everybody in Twitch. Go to the Pikkit YouTube channel. I just put the link up here in Twitch. We're going to shut it down right now. 3, 2, 1. I feel like it's freaking SpaceX up in this biatch. All right, we are gone off of Twitch now. Please, everybody on Twitter, come to Pikkit YouTube channel. And we will hang out for the next hour and a half. And let me go ahead and remove that. I cannot believe you don't have your freaking. Oh, no. Oh, I have to save changes first. This is so confusing every time I do it. All right. We just removed from Stick. We got a quick freaking 400 eyeballs in here. Come on down. And boom. All right. Save changes. We're live on Pikkit. Hello, everybody. What's up? Bucknut. What's good? No, the Phillies are not good. Phillies are not good.
I fucking bet them again today. I'm so done. I'm so done, bro.
Dude, I took I take that back. I took 3 props in that game, and I think I went 2-1. I had Nick Castellanos over 1.5 bases. He had an RBI single in the top of the 10th inning. I took Peterson under Ks. He did not come through. And then I took Alec Boehm over hits, runs, RBIs. He come through. How about Ben Rice again?
Ben Rice is nice, dude.
Yeah, no, Ben Rice is nice. No home run, I don't believe. I think the Yankees got shut out. Dude, I said Mets money line this morning. I'm sorry, Higher Destiny. I apologize.
I'm sorry, too. I'm a sucker for pain. I got you, Odeze. As soon as Degen will let me talk about the NBA, I got props. I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, so check this out, guys. It's funny you ask that because I was just messing around with mock drafts, and Andrew Schuyler. I believe I got the right thing. Let me show you what I have.
Schuler is what I saw.
All right. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Hold on a second. I have so many fucking prop things up right now. I was putting in prop wagers. Like I'm in. I'm going to go through it with you and tell you what I have. I think you're going to like them for the most part. Okay. Schuler. Is this what I have, guys? Is this right? I think it looks right. Can anybody please confirm? Andrew, you're the guy to do it. I want to say. I'm waiting for a comment.
No, Flip, but I'm curious to see who you think's going to draft him since you brought that up.
Has anyone seen team to draft Jalen Walker anywhere? Nope. But I have one of those bets in. I took Shador to the Rams.
Interesting. I don't like that.
Okay, thanks.
No, actually. Okay, sorry. Let me dial it back. I don't hate that, but I feel pretty confident he's going somewhere else. That's what I'll say.
Well, I agreed with you for a little bit with the Saints, and then I told myself, you know what? No, I think he's going to go. I don't think the Saints are going to do it. I just don't. And you know what's funny? I hit Justin Fields to the Bears at the same number, 12-1, and I just kind of think that the Rams are going to have to get a quarterback. So,
I respect it, to be clear.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into it. We're going to do our mock draft. Very much looking forward to it. Reposting the link. And by the way, guys, I see we got 80 people in here. If you guys get, there's no reason we can't get this. If you guys get 30 retweets on that Pikkit Sports link right there, I'll do a nice big old shot of
tequila, obviously.
Sure. I was going to say Basil Hayden because it's staring me in the face, but that would be kind of silly. Panthers are drafting Jalen Walker. Okay. Line is 3.5. Boys lock in the ticket. 3.5. Wait, what?
What are we talking about, Britt? Oh, name said wrong.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, Britt, I think I know my college football and NFL a little better than MLB, so I like my chances here, but we'll see.
Let's go, Trent. Good to see you, brother. By the way, I saw Trent was I thought he was doing a 24-hour stream yesterday. Hella sub bangs in there, by the way, Trent. But then I looked this morning when I woke up. I was up early at like 6 and I figured he was still rolling. And he wasn't. So I guess he cut it short. What happened there? Does McMillan end up in Las Vegas if Ginty goes? Yep. Ginty goes 3rd overall. Okay. How about this? Without further ado, because we do have some shit to talk about tonight with the NBA, but we got to talk. The draft vibes are through the roof. I think we have to go through our mock. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah. All right.
So here's what I got. I basically have 2 mock drafts up. Simulators, if you will, from Pro Football Focus. I think this is what I need. So you're going to do one and I'm going to do one. Yeah. GRP was so sharp with Ginty bets. All signs pointing to him going way early. Sure. Yeah, he was. I don't think GRP is a bad better at all. Retweet your post or Pickets. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yep.
We don't have this in the Discord too.
Yep. Let Discord know we are rolling. There we go. Sonoran, Stizzle, Steak Friend, how are the shrooms? Nope, no shroom talk on Pikkit YouTube channel. W's though, appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm gonna get this up, and I think this is gonna be the way to do it. Everybody lock in because we are going straight into the mock draft here. That's how we're gonna start this baby off, and I'm gonna take a nice big swig of Reposado. Steak, let me know whenever you got that Discord going.
Yeah, so with the first pick of the 2025 NFL draft, I have the Tennessee Titans taking Tyler Shoe, quarterback.
I was wondering what you were going to do with that, you silly fuck. Okay, so Cam Ward going number 1. I wouldn't hate it if the Titans shocked the world and traded.
They're not doing that, yeah.
No, I know.
It's they would have to not like Cam Ward and then kind of like him. What?
It just said analyzing my draft.
Well, that's it then. Shut it down.
Hold on. Mock draft simulator. Hold on. Select your team. Okay. Wait a minute. Teams are listed by their pick. Select your team. Wait, did I do this wrong?
I don't know. You want me to try to fuck with it?
I mean, you can. Oh, maybe I just do all. Enter draft. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. All right, on the clock, Titans, start draft. Filter positions, QB. I've never done this before. Draft. Okay, I got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. So basically what you have to do is you can just do a mock draft for your favorite team. Okay, here we go. On the clock, start draft. Position. All right, we got Cam Ward going number 1, which, by the way, I think he's going to be a very good player. I'm so happy that nothing affected him with not playing the full, the remainder of the Pop-Tart Bowl. All right, are we going with the surprise, Steak? I put coin on it.
Oh, I'm going with the surprise. Absolutely. I'm still, to this very moment, about, 10 to 11 hours from the first pick. I'm still not buying Travis Hunter going to the Cleveland Browns. I'm just not buying it. I like Abdul Carter, number 2 overall to the Cleveland Browns. If you're wondering how you can bet on that, plus 650, I found it. I put a little quarter unit on it. I think it's worth a sprinkle. I heard this interview on Pardon My Take that he was going to major in wide receiver and minor in cornerback. And it's like, bro, you don't draft Travis Hunter 2 overall.
I agree.
Wide receiver. I just fucking don't believe it.
I agree.
Michael Carter is generational in my opinion, and I think it's all fucking smoke. I do not think Travis Hunter is going number 2 overall. I think the Browns want you to believe that, drive up the value, but yeah, I'm not fucking buying it.
Yeah, listen, if the Browns were to trade, if the Giants were to trade, no beef. No beef, as BK says. Give me Mason Graham. Sure. Not that high, but I like Mason Graham. And I got him going to an interesting spot, I'll tell you. Definitely should have done this before stream. Should have done what?
Should have done.
I don't know what he's.
Maybe figured out how to use PFF.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. What do you expect from us, dude?
I like that people still expect us to be smart. We'll get to it, but Mason Graham, I actually am having a really hard time finding a home for him now.
I have a home for him.
Yeah,
I have a home for him. Here's a fun one. All right, Steak. No, it's not a fun one. You influenced this decision for me, and I'm doing it. Travis Hunter to the Giants.
Yep. We're both on the same page there.
And I don't mind Travis Hunter to the Giants as much as I would mind Travis Hunter to the Browns. And I know the Browns need a receiver, but I just think Myles Garrett and Abdul Carter on the defensive line is as nasty as it can get.
Sounds awesome.
My wife has a home for him.
Okay, this is the last time I'm apologizing for Naz Reid. I'm sorry for Naz Reid.
What are you apologizing for?
I bet his over points, and he's just awful. I was expecting a huge day out of Naz Reid. I'm making it up to everybody with the NBA props tonight.
So you bet Naz Reid over points, but you love the Lakers last night?
I don't really let the side I like dictate the props I like, to be honest.
Okay, understood. It's okay, handsome. All right, so I don't know. That's mid-major Matt. Patriots, chalk.
Patriots chalk, dude. This is the layup of the draft, in my opinion. Will Campbell.
Jeez, I agree. Will Campbell. Listen, we're going to disagree quite a bit here coming up. I promise you guys that. But right now, 1 through 4, Steak and I are exactly the same. Okay, what are the Jags doing?
I hate buying the smoke in these drafts, the late news, but I think I'm starting to buy that the Jaguars are going to draft Ashton Genty.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Trade. I think the Jags trade with the Bears.
And the Bears take Ashton Genty?
They are not interested in your pick. Force this trade. Yeah. I don't know what they give. It doesn't matter.
So we both have Genty going 5th overall.
Yeah, but hold on. All right. Your picks. No. Oh, now what do I do? God damn it. Oh, draft a player.
I don't like this tequila at all.
That's unfortunate. Do you want to get something else, or are you okay?
I'm gonna tough it.
I got the Bears trading up to 5. I'm not gonna get too cute with any more trades, I promise you. It's Trent. What are you talking about? You're probably behind. Stop. I want him to LV so bad. Here come the Raiders at 6. What do you got, Steak?
Armand Membu.
Is that who I have too? Hold on.
El Padrino hired Destiny. I've never had it before.
Yep, that is who I have. All right. We're back to being chalky. Actually, we're really chalky.
Well, let's look at
No. We're gonna spice it up here pretty soon, I can promise you. All right, Jets. This is probably where we differ. Who do you got the Jets taking at 7?
I have the Jets taking. See, dude, this one you're going to hate and everyone's going to hate. But I couldn't find a home for this guy. And I didn't really believe Mason Graham could get past 7. Like, I really didn't believe Mason Graham could get past 7. So I think the Jets are sitting here, and a lot of people think they're going to take Tyler Warren. But I'm hearing that he's kind of like falling down draft boards. And I got to be honest, man. Yeah, I kind of am hearing that. I heard that from your boy Chernoff. That a lot of people don't see him as a top 10 talent.
Wow.
Yeah. So I took Mason Graham and decided that the Jets were going to go best player available because I think here he is undeniably the best player available. It's like 6-1. If anybody believes in that, they could bet it. It's not my favorite pick of the day, but it's where I placed Mason Graham.
Okay. 2 DL and the Raider take OL. Yeah. They don't really need defensive line that much. They got Christian Wilkinson and Max Crosby. I mean, obviously, you can never have 2.
Raiders need offensive line.
They need offensive line. Bad risings. I'm going to go Tyler Warren to the Jets. Call it square. Don't care. I just think that you need more weapons. You need more weapons than Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall, or as Greg says, Breesy Hall. So give me Tyler Warren. I know Aaron Glenn is a defensive-minded guy. If they were to go defense, it wouldn't totally shock me. So I'm not taking any wagers on the Jets. I will tell you what my bets are. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bets in. And they have nothing to do with the Jets. So we can move on. Okay, Panthers. Who do you got the Panthers taking, Steak?
I have the Panthers taking Jalen Walker.
All right. We are aligned here as well. So Jalen, wait, there's no way he can be all the way down here. Wait a minute. Where the hell is Jalen Walker? Jedi Brown? Jalen Walker is all the way down here?
There he is, yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't he be ranked overall much higher than that? I think Jalen Walker is a bad motherfucker. I agree. Panthers need a guy on defense. They need that dude. They don't have that dude. Jalen Walker, linebacker, edge, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I don't care. I think he's a guy that you want on that side of the ball, so I'm with it. All right, this is where we're going to probably really spice it up. Who do you have the Saints taking?
Michael Williams.
Oh, okay. Well, we're along the same line of thinking. Where's this fucking guy? Did I pass him? Pass Michael Williams? This is actually a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. Malachi Starks. He's
down. He's minus 140 to go in the first round. So
38.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a shit wager right there. I'm going Mason Graham. Mason Graham is going to New Orleans.
You could type names.
Okay, got you. Thank you very much. Long shot for the Saints. Josh Carr. Whoa, we got 97 people up in this bitch. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100.
Oh, not 100. I'm chugging this disgusting tequila.
Go retweet the link. Let's get 100 people up in this maw. Come on. How does this tweet only have 4 retweets? That is beyond unacceptable. Beyond. Oh, it's got 7. Beyond. Get some retweets. Come on, get some retweets, get some likes. Let's get 100 people in here. That would be awesome. All right. So far, so good. I think I figured it out. Okay, you can type names. That's huge. I'm going, let's see. Oh, number 10 on the clock. Okay, you're with the Bears. I got the Jags because we traded. Who the Bears taking at 10?
So I have heard a lot about, the Bears got Ben Johnson, so they're going to get somebody dynamic because Ben Johnson was the guy who pushed the Lions to draft Jahmyr Gibbs, and so it's got to be a dynamic playmaker or a weapon, but I don't know if everybody fully understands just how bad the Bears' offensive line was last year. And yes, I understand they've already rebuilt it through free agency to some degree, but they're drafting Kelvin Banks.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't think you're going to like where I have Kelvin Banks going, and I'm starting to second guess where I have him going. Okay, Kelvin Banks going 10. I don't hate it. I have the Jags at 10 because they traded with the Bears, and I have them taking Tatora McMillan. The Jags need a lot of help. I hope they acquire a lot of assets and trade back. They're not drafting Ashton Genty, in my opinion, because I don't really think they need running back. But they do need another wide receiver. I know they nailed Brian Thomas Jr. last year. I'm not overly high. I just want to be on the record for this, for the 97 people that are in here. I'm not the biggest Ted McMillan guy. But I do think if you're going to try to get the full potential out of Trevor Lawrence, because you have to. He's paid. He's still, what is he, 26, 27?
He might be younger.
Yeah, he might be younger. He's in his prime. Fucking load him up. Load him up.
Yeah.
Get him one more dude. Get him one more weapon. And I don't think defensive line is as important for the Jags because they have Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker. Sanders, Steelers. Yep. Okay. So
you want to know real quickly, my buddy Tim, who we agree is the biggest Jags fan we know.
Yeah.
He doesn't want Ashton Genty. He says that if Liam Cohen can make Bucky Irving and Rashad White look like that he thinks Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby should be plenty for him. And I don't fully disagree. But he actually ironically doesn't think Ashton Genty is the right pick.
I'm okay with offensive line as well. I do not think they need Ashton Genty. And I will also say this. Speaking of Liam Cohen, what was the beautiful setup that they had in Tampa for Baker Mayfield? They had Mike Evans and they had Chris Godwin. Who are the other receivers right now that he's throwing to? Evan Ingram is gone. Not even that he was that good anyway, but Gabe Davis.
Davis is trash. Brian Thomas is obviously amazing. Is Kirk gone?
I don't think they have Christian Kirk anymore.
I don't either. And did they sign anyone?
I don't think so. Actually, you know what? I have the depth charts up right now. Let's just take a really, really quick look at the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I'm going to tell you their depth chart. So they've got Brian Thomas Jr., Gabe Davis, and they signed De'Ami Brown actually. Not that he's like
he had a nice postseason.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, maybe they're not going to do that. Anyways, I'm not backing down now. All right, Steak, we're on the clock at 11 with the Niners. Let's roll.
I think there's players in this draft that are boom or bust, and I think there's players in this draft that have potential to be very solid with a low floor, but not superstars. The Niners have lost a lot of pieces over the years. We talked about it. I know they still have Nick Bosa. I know they still have Fred Warner, but the secondary is full of guys you don't recognize. The rest of the defensive line, for the most part, and the linebackers, they need a big fucking boomer bust candidate here, and I went with Shamar Stewart.
Okay. So, same line of thinking for the position. I don't know that I'm in love with Shamar Stewart.
Yeah.
And I think maybe I'm in the wrong. I watched a couple of Texas A&M games last year. Remember Notre Dame played them or whatnot. Mm-hmm. He never really jumped off the screen to me, but I'm sure he's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
I also saw that he only had 4 sacks. Not a lot.
Not a lot.
I am going with Mike Green, the edge from Marshall. There is one thing I saw about Mike Green, and I don't know if you saw this video going around. He apparently has got some off-the-field issues. I don't know that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan are going to care too much because I think that they can probably fix anybody. Did you see the clip of Mike Green at the Senior Bowl destroy that offensive tackle?
Yes.
Apparently, he didn't even run the 40. He feels pretty good about himself. I think he looks like a bad motherfucker, and the Niners need a bad motherfucker on that defense. There's no more Javon Kinlaw. They got to have somebody compliment Bosa. So I'm with you. If you go Shamar Stewart, fine. Then that's just my lack of knowledge. So be it. But Steak, my favorite bet in the NFL draft on this note. You ready for it? The Niners to draft a defensive lineman or edge is even money. Give me 2 units on it.
I love it. I love it.
They're not drafting an offensive lineman. They're not drafting anything else. 100. We got a hundo in YouTube. Let's go. Good shit, guys. All right. So we are at pick 11. Thanks for joining us for happy hour. We're doing our mock draft right now. All right, Steak, you are Jerry Jones, and the Dallas Cowboys are on the clock at pick 12. What you got?
Taking the guy from Texas because I'm fucking Jerry Jones, and I love Texas. And there's a wide receiver out there, Matthew Golden. We need a wide receiver number 2. It has to happen. We know damn well they're not snagging one of these running backs who are gaining steam like Hampton or Travion Henderson. And there's no position in the world that you could convince me the Cowboys take here after never solidifying the second receiver next to CD Lamb. I know they tried with Tolbert. I know they tried with Brandon Cooks, but there's never been a solid wide receiver 2 next to Lamb since Cooper. Like, can we even say that's my boy Flynn? He's a huge Syracuse fan, in case you're wondering. Let's say he's a backup for the Lions. Let's go with that. I love Golden to the Cowboys. Love it.
Okay, so I looked at this depth chart again for the Cowboys. Tim, you're in here. You're a Cowboys fan. Let us know what you think. The Cowboys to draft a wide receiver with their first round pick is minus 250. That's probably going to happen. That's a very steep price to pay. The odds are going to loves a QB here. No, the odds market loves the Cowboys to take Matthew Golden. What are you going to say?
I'm going to say, I know you think I fucking glaze Kev. He's sharp. And the only thing I'll point out is that we didn't think it was even remotely possible that the Falcons would draft the quarterback when they took Phoenix. And like at some point, the Cowboys will have to address it. So if they were in love with Dart or Sanders, but I really think it's Golden.
So you have, just to point out, you have Matthew Golden going over Tet.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I am going with a little bit more of a boring route for old Jerry Jones, and he might not do this because he might not live long enough to see it play out. I think, and I could be wrong, if you look at the depth chart of the Dallas Cowboys, they need some offensive linemen.
Yes.
And when I looked at guys, I saw another offensive lineman from
Can I
Texas.
guess who?
Well, I just gave it away, didn't I?
Oh, I didn't hear what you said, but is it
Okay.
Tyler Booker?
No.
Okay.
Calvin Banks.
Oh, that's right. I took Calvin Banks off the board. You haven't yet. Yeah,
I'm going Cowboys to take Calvin Banks. Now, I did look at this. He's a tackle. I did look at this, and it says that the Cowboys drafted a tackle last year. They got Tyler Guyton, second round from Oklahoma. So maybe they're not going to do this. Maybe this is a stupid pick, but I'm just looking at this offensive line, and they're not doing anything for me. So curious to know how people feel about that. But I got the Cowboys taking Calvin Banks. All right, Steak, 13. You got the Miami Dolphins on the clock.
Will Johnson. Obviously, you got the rumors Jalen Ramsey wants a trade. Even with Jalen Ramsey being there still, he's old. They need another cornerback. Will Johnson, pick 13, sounds like a fucking home run to me for the Miami Dolphins.
I'm with you on this, by the way. So here's my question. I wanted to potentially fade Jedi Barron and take his over 17.5 draft position. But basically what you're betting on is the Miami Dolphins don't take him.
It's very funny. They're not going to take him. And I actually, since our last draft video, I think I'm with you on that. I have Jedi Barron quite a bit down the board.
Yep. Also, on that note, I wanted to mention I took the Cowboys to draft an offensive lineman plus 425. And did I mention anything else? No, I think that's it for now. Okay. So we are at pick 14. I'm with you on Will Johnson to the Dolphins, in case you didn't hear me. All right. The Indianapolis Colts. What do you got him taking at 14?
Tyler Warren. It's time.
Yeah.
You can't fall any further than that.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
Perfect fit. Perfect fit for the Colts. He just seems like a Colt to me.
I got Colston Loveland.
Damn.
Loveland at 14.
Wait, did you already have Tyler Warren go?
Yeah, I have him going 7
to
the
Jets. Cool. So then I'm fine with that. If Tyler Warren already went, then fine with Colston Loveland going to the Colts.
Okay. The Falcons minus 260 to draft an edge or defensive lineman. I tweeted this. I said, I don't know how this isn't a 20-unit wager because they need a defensive end so bad. And there's so many of them. There's so many good edge rushers. But I got a lot of comments from Falcons fans. Shout out our boy Charlie, too. Everybody says they might take a wide receiver. I don't think they need a wide receiver. I don't think they should do that. I think they need defensive end. So here's the question. There's still some really good guys up here. You have Mike Green. You have Donovan Ezekora. You got a couple of guys. You got James
Mike Green.
Is that who they're taking?
Yeah, and the Falcons can't take a wide receiver in the first round, given the fact that Darnell Mooney had a really good year. I'm not saying he's fucking amazing or the answer, but Drake London, Darnell Mooney is enough that the Falcons can draft a wide receiver in the rounds 2, 3, or 4, but they're not drafting a first round wide receiver after fucking spending last year's pick on Phoenix. It's about the trenches. They got to get Mike Green. With you.
Yeah, I have decided, by the way, executive decision on the fly. I'm going to live sweat the draft tomorrow, at least the first 20 picks. So Steak will be boots on ground, which is awesome. Okay. Let's go here. I'm going Donovan Ezekora. Ezeraku, sorry. Ezeraku, the defensive end from Boston College. All right, Bengals are up at 17. Steak, what do you got?
Who do I have them? Wait, Bengals are up? No, Bengals are up. Yeah. Well,
No. I screwed up.
Cardinals.
Oh no. How do I go back?
Wait, you didn't screw up.
Yeah, I did. I took Donovan Ezekora for you at 16. I meant to do me. Donovan Ezekora. I didn't switch. Damn it. I had a feeling that might happen.
I don't care that much. Let's just switch Ezeraku. Stop calling him that, and let's switch him. And who did I just take? Mike Green. We'll figure it out. Mike Green
for the Falcons. Yep. Cardinals are at 16. Bengals are at 17. So who do you have the Cardinals taking at 16?
Walter Nolan.
Okay, you have taken Walter Nolan, interior defensive lineman. See, I have them taking Shamar Stewart.
I wouldn't hate that if I thought he was still going to be there, which I don't.
Okay, that's fair. So I'm going to go down. Where the hell is this guy? All the way down here. Shamar Stewart. All right, so you have Walter Nolan. Who do you have the Bengals taking?
Then I have them who I think they want Walter Nolan. They're going to miss out on him, and then they're going to go with Derek Harmon from Oregon.
That's a good one. Did they keep Trey Hendrickson?
I think he stayed, yeah.
Okay. Really, Degen? What happened? I remember when Degen said it was minus 145 to be boots on ground in Green Bay. I don't know if I said that.
Even if you did, cash the plus 125. He is coming to Chicago, though. Let's give him credit for that.
I got my flights, bitch. I'm ready to go. Okay. So I screwed that up with the Cardinals, but you like Walter Nolan, Derek Hardman to the Bengals. I have the Bengals taking Mykel Williams.
Yeah, if he's there too. I like these picks. They're just guys I don't have there.
Well, the odds market is saying he should be. You are saying he might not be.
I don't think he will be, no.
Because you said he's minus 140 to be in the first round.
Correct. So
Which
you're probably closer to
right.
Me.
Right.
I have him going really high.
Yep. All right. Here's an interesting one. Also, another bet of mine that I feel unbelievably confident about. But let's see what you have for 18 with the Seahawks.
Tyler Booker.
Yep. I have Tyler Booker as well.
Seahawks need a guard more than anyone in the draft, with the exception of maybe the Houston Texans, who they drafted before.
Yep. Well said. I have the Seattle Seahawks, one of my favorite wagers, to take an offensive lineman minus 120.
Yep. That's a fucking great bet.
Here's another wager that I have, and this was kind of inspired by you. Who do you have the Bucks taking at 19?
Deod Campbell.
Yep. So I have a fun one. You ready for this?
Bucks to take linebacker?
No, I didn't do that way. I found another way to play this. And it aligns with both of our mock drafts. You can do player to be drafted before someone else. I took Jihad Campbell, whatever, before I forget his first name. I just wrote Zabel.
Yeah.
That offensive guard from North Dakota State.
Yeah.
Plus 160, dude. That guy is minus 210, minus 190 to be drafted before Jihad Campbell. No.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't think that's happening either.
No. Give me a plus price.
People are excited about him. Big hog from North Dakota. I get it, but yeah, nah, I'm not. I'm with you.
Okay, the Broncos. You and I did our draft previews, and we kind of had a fun sprinkle here on the draft. I'm sorry, on the Broncos to maybe potentially take a wide receiver at 4-1. Are you going to put your money where your mouth is, or do you think they're going to chalk up and go with Amari and Hampton, which is what all the mocks have them taken?
I think they're going to chalk up and go with Amari and Hampton.
I do too. That's who I have them taking my mock draft. Although, I just want to say, I still have Golden on the board. I have a Emeka Egbuka. But nevertheless, I'm going to go with Amari and Hampton. You know what? Screw it. I'm changing my mind right now. Matthew Golden goes 20 to the Broncos. Okay. I stopped here on my mock. So this is where I'm kind of going to go on the fly. Who do you have the Steelers taking at 21?
Shedeur Sanders.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep. That's happening.
No. Too obvious.
Too obvious.
Dude, he's the favorite to go to the Steelers. He's plus 170.
Oh, I wonder why.
Because Mike Tomlin apparently loves him. No.
Absolutely. What do you want the Steelers to do here, dude? This is the team that needs a quarterback.
Well, yeah, but this isn't going to be. Shedeur is not their guy. Shedeur is not an AFC North guy. He's just not.
He played in Colorado. Everything
the fuck do I care? No, he played for fucking pampered by Deion Sanders. No.
Nah, the narrative on this guy is crazy.
You are not. He is not.
The narrative on these guys from Colorado is crazy. It's crazy what we act like they are. They literally turned a program around. Travis Hunter went to fucking Jackson State to be coached by Deion Sanders. Then he went to Colorado and won the Heisman. That would be a movie. They would make a movie about Travis Hunter. That's how crazy what he did was.
So the Steelers, I'll tell you what, their defense is not looking like the defense of old. I don't mind Darius Slay, Minka Fitzpatrick, Joey Porter Jr. Don't mind Highsmith and Watt, Hayward. Hayward's getting old. Watt's getting a little disgruntled. They have Patrick Queen. I think they could use an edge. I think they could use a D lineman. I think they could use offensive linemen. They did draft Broderick Jones and Fontanu. No, you don't think so? I was going to say interior. I
just think you're just totally wanting to skirt by the fact that they literally don't have a quarterback.
Then maybe they trade. You know what I'm gonna do here? Let me see. I'm looking at the big board right now for the Steelers. Help me out. Pretend. Chad, somebody help me out here because I don't have this pick. If you're the Steelers, fuck it. I say you need a big, nasty defensive tackle. Get yourself Walter Nolan, baby. SEC built in Steel City. Love that. All right. Who are the Chargers taking, Steak? We just got a clip on this. I'll post it, but you also like maybe a sprinkle at a wide receiver. What are you doing here with the Chargers?
McMillan.
Oh, that's fun.
Where McMillan goes. Can't see my fucking boy McMillan from Arizona playing for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, I could see that.
Such a good fit. Such a good fit. He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy that you keep seeing a video of in the draft room because he ironically could go 5 overall, but he could also go 32. And so they're just going to constantly show him hanging out with his family. Maybe he's going to have like a hot girlfriend that will become viral because she's sitting next to him all night. But McMillan is going to sit in that draft room for a little too long. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. You should fade him then.
I probably will be, yeah.
If you can find.
But I'm also taking Chargers to draft wide receiver plus 400.
Oh yeah, you know what? I don't have that written down. I thought I was going to take it. I did take Broncos to draft a wide receiver. I put $50 on that.
Yeah,
I like him take Golden if it's there. All right, we got 9 more picks, and then we'll start talking about the night slate, fellas. Let's see. We have. I have them taking Egbuka. All right, Packers are on the clock. We talked about the Packers. Probably pretty chalky here. Either a D lineman or a cornerback. What do you have them doing?
Packers. Hold on. Sorry, I got to pull back up my draft. McMillan. Jahdae. This is where I got Jahdae Barron. I don't think you can deny him at this point because not only do the Packers need a cornerback so bad, I have no idea what's going on with Jair Alexander, but either way, they need a cornerback. They also know their division rivals who draft right after them, the Minnesota Vikings, are looking at cornerbacks. So you have double pressure on passing up a guy who probably should have went earlier. We missed on this guy. He ends up being really good. And we gave him to our division rival because I think if the Packers do not take him, the Vikings will. So I think Barron to the Packers is very good here.
Okay. I'm going to tail you on that. So pick 23. We got GB taking Jay Barron. And I got Egbuka going to the Chargers. Okay. 24 on the clock are your beloved Minnesota Vikings. Who are the Vikings taking, Steak?
This is where I placed our guy, Iman Wari, the safety. This will be Harrison Smith's final season. The Minnesota Vikings did a great job kind of piecing together misfits. They lost Danielle Hunter to the Texans, but they grabbed Jonathan Bernard for half the price, got equal performance out of him. They signed Andrew Van Ginkel from the Dolphins, got amazing performance out of him. And I think they know they got to replace the safety position or have one happen. There's a guy out of Georgia. I hate myself for not remembering this guy's name, but they drafted him 32 overall. Calvin something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
A guy from Georgia, the Vikings drafted. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his last name, Calvin something. But anyways, obviously didn't work out. This is probably the pick for the Minnesota Vikings here. So okay. I don't know what the odds are to have them draft safety, but I like it.
I don't have it up, but that would be a fun one too. Chad, if anybody can check, that would be very fun. Also, I wish New York doesn't have draft bets available. Otherwise, I would reference Pikkit. But I'm looking at the Minnesota Vikings draft. I'm sorry, depth chart right now. This is it. I don't know if this is anybody that you were just referring to.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Metellus?
Yeah. No, yeah, Metellus is awesome. But no, the guy from Georgia, I was thinking it was Lewis Seen. Or however you say it.
Oh, okay. So they got Van Ginkel, Javon Hargrave, Grenard, Phillips, Cashman, Pace Jr., Byron Murphy. I guess they don't really need an edge guy. They don't need a linebacker. I guess they don't really need much. Who did you just have them take? Oh, Emman Wari?
So. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a question. What about offensive line?
We don't work out. Will Fries or whatever from Indianapolis. Still got Darashaw. Decent offensive line for sure. It wouldn't be where I'd have us going in the first round.
Who does anybody have a thought here? Who the Minnesota Vikings might take? Oh, I got it.
You're gonna say Maxwell Hairston?
Nope. I have Amari and Hampton still on the board.
That is so funny, dude. I have this ESPN mock draft pulled up, and they have that, and I just think it's crazy.
So basically,
I know Aaron Jones is old. We just traded for Jordan Mason. I would really not want a first round running back here if I'm as a Minnesota Vikings fan. I do not want that.
Okay. All right. Okay. 25. The Houston Texans are on the clock. Who are they taking?
They are taking Josh Simmons, offensive tackle. Yeah. They are 1,000,000% going offensive lineman here.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you on that. I'm gonna say Josh Simmons as well. And what about the Los Angeles Rams at 26?
The Los Angeles Rams at 26, Malachi Starks.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, Malachi Starks is the best safety on the board. Also, the PFF's overall 8th graded player. So that's a fucking steal if they can get Malachi Starks. I'm going to go with Shador.
Oh, no. You really see that?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, how old is Matt Stafford?
Matt Stafford's old. I'm not surprised as much that you see that. I'm surprised that you see Shador and McVay.
Why not?
I'm surprised that you see that. I don't see that fit at all.
What do you see with McVay?
Jackson Dart.
Shador in LA, dude.
Shador in LA, I see. Shador with McVay, I don't see.
You don't see it, huh? Man, I don't know. I think he could be exciting as shit. And if anything,
I think
Dart.
he'd be exciting as shit, but I say Dart.
Said Jackson Dart, or Stetson Bennett's back from rehab. All right, the Baltimore Ravens are on the clock, Steak. What do you like from the Baltimore Ravens?
Ezraku, that's where I have him going.
Wow. Okay, where is Ezraku? Wait a minute. Oh, I drafted him for you already. So do another pick. He's on the Cardinals by mistake.
Oh, well, you would just replace him with Walter Nolan then, because that's who I had. That's who I had the Cardinals drafting, so that would make it normal.
Okay, I'll take Malachi Starks to the Ravens. Georgia defender. That sounds nasty. Okay, I have another draft bet on the Detroit Lions pick, Steak. Who do you have the Lions taking? Let's see if we
are going to say that the Ezraku guy on the Ravens wouldn't be crazy.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I think it would be awesome.
That'd be crazy. I have the Lions taking Donovan Jackson.
I don't think I know who that is.
That is an offensive lineman. I forget where he went. I want to say Ohio State, but that's going to be wrong, I think.
All right. Well,
it is Ohio State. It's the guard from Ohio State.
Oh, okay, good. Because that's my bet. I have the Detroit Lions take an offensive lineman plus 225.
Yeah, perfect. You're going to hit that bet.
Thanks. Okay, wait a minute. What's his name?
Donovan Jackson.
Oh, here he is right there. Okay. You know what I'll do? I'll go ahead and I'll have him taking this Gray Zabel guy.
Don't hate it. I really don't hate that. I want to be clear. That's actually a pretty good pick.
All right. Washington Commanders at 29. Who do you got him taking?
Back-to-back Buckeyes, baby. Emeka Egbuka.
Ooh. Okay. That's actually really fun. Man. Don't you kind of like, where's Trayvon Henderson?
How funny is this? I don't think Trayvon Henderson's going in the first round. I see the steam, and I get why you're thinking that. I love that the Pikkit founders are Michigan fans. Kev is a Michigan fan. We got Bucknut here. We got Barty here. I feel like half the chat is a Michigan or an Ohio State fan.
Oh, that is too funny.
When I was younger, I used to deny that Ohio State-Michigan was the best rivalry in college football because when I was younger, Florida State and Florida were both really good, and Miami was kind of good. So I used to, like, just being from the South, I'd be like, nah, man, Florida State's a better rivalry. But every year that goes by, I realize that is absolutely the best rivalry in college football.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Don't the Commanders need defense too, though?
The Commanders need defense, yes. But the Commanders need wide receivers for sure. And you just reminded me that Diami Brown is not even still there.
Yeah. So here's my one thought, though. I got to look at their line.
I can't fucking stand Trayvon Henderson either. I want to be very clear about that.
Dude, they don't have an edge rusher.
They don't have an edge rusher because they
They
don't
They just traded for Deebo Samuel. They got to go edged, bro.
Wait. Hold on. Remind me. They don't have. Did Montez Sweat go from the Commanders to the Bears?
Yeah.
Montez Sweat went from the Commanders to the Bears. Jonathan Allen went to the Vikings. Oof. Yeah.
I'll tell you what they need. I don't know anything about this Kenneth Grant guy. Either Kenneth Grant or James Pierce Jr. Who do you think?
I guess I'll go with Kenneth Grant.
Do you know anything about him? I don't know anything about him. Pikkit fellas. If it's just Pranav, is he really good?
If Deebo Samuel was a more conventional wide receiver coming off a really good year, I'd give you the fact that they wouldn't draft a wide receiver because they traded for Deebo Samuel, but they got him for pennies. He's always hurt, and he's a Swiss Army knife. I still actually really like the Commanders to draft a wide receiver.
Okay.
And Kenneth Grant is absolutely good. So is James Pierce. There was a time when James Pierce, people thought he was going top 5.
Fumble to fumble against USC. Who is that?
I assume he's talking about Kenneth Grant.
Kevin is saying Washington needs a pair for Brian Robinson. So you're saying they need a running back?
Yeah, they do need a running back. We talked about that on the draft pod, but not in the first round.
Yeah, I'm with you. They could also take Luther Burden.
They could take Luther Burden. And
I'll go Kenneth Grant.
It ain't going to be Luther Burden because Luther Burden has more Deebo Samuel vibes. It's not. I don't see Luther Burden playing with Deebo Samuel.
Okay, the Bills at 30. What do the Bills need? It says edge, linebacker, and cornerbacks. They need defense.
So I went with Kenneth Grant.
Okay. I will go with I'll go with James Pierce Jr.
Don't hate it.
Who do you have for the Chiefs at 31?
Gray's a bell, dude. Telling me that guy don't seem like a Chief?
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah. I actually love him here.
But can't you tell me he seems like a freaking Dan Campbell guy too?
Oh, yeah. But Lions, sure.
All right, Ken Grant, Washington, Ken Grant. All right, 30. I have Bills taking James Pierce. And for KC, God, what the fuck do they need? Well, they need a lineman. So I might as well just go with the best available. Is it Josh Connerly? I don't even know who that is.
Josh Connerly, yeah.
I guess.
That who the Chiefs would take?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It says they could also use a D lineman.
Is Connerly no, Connerly, that can't be another guy from Ohio State. Where the fuck is Connerly from?
Oh, you know what? What about Derek Harmon?
If you don't have him picked yet, I already had him picked. I think he gets picked.
All right, Derek Harmon to the Chiefs.
Derek Harmon to the Chiefs, cool.
All right, last pick, Eagles. Pretty good. It's almost 5:20. We got plenty of time to run through the board. Who do the Eagles get at 32?
If a team doesn't trade up Lamar Jackson style to snag Jackson Dart here, I have the Eagles taking Colston Loveland.
That's actually a really good fit.
It is.
That's a really good fit because they need a tight end. Fuck.
Thank you, Sir Key.
Let me go look at their depth chart real quick. Eagles. Let's see. Lineup. I don't think they're going to go defensive back. They just went with it. With Cooper DeJean, they got Reed Blankenship.
They're absolutely not going defensive back.
Well, this stupid fucking website says they need CB in their top 4 needs.
They're not drafting a cornerback in the first round.
All right.
Flip it. I don't care. That's not happening.
They don't need a linebacker. They could go D-line. Oh, it looks like they need
we talked about it, remember, because they got to replace Milton Williams, but Kenneth Grant's gone, Walter Nolan's gone, Derek Harmon's gone. If any of those 3 guys were available, they would take them.
Right. I don't think they're going to go wide receiver here either. Wow, what the hell are they going to do?
They ain't drafting no fucking cornerback.
Well, what are they going to do? Give me like your top 2 positions that they would draft.
Connerly or Colston Loveland, or trade the pick to somebody who really wants.
All right, I'll go Josh Connerly.
Fine.
I'll go Josh Connerly. All right. Great job. All right, grading my draft. Oops, that isn't in our playbook. Oh, I got an A+. Holy shit, you got a D-?
That means mine's better.
That's so weird. You got a D-.
Dude. Holy shit. Nah, I took some crazy picks in there.
No, I think you did well. I think you did well. I can screenshot this actually and send it to you.
Don't patronize me.
No, I'm being serious. I think you did well. I think there's a lot of your draft I like more than mine, and then there's some of my draft I like more than yours. I think if we could blend 16 of your picks with 16 of my picks, we might have the perfect mock draft. By the way, don't forget you're listening to a couple guys who did a mock draft 2 years ago who got 0 picks right in the top 20, but they nailed Will Levis dropping. All right. Microphone. What are we talking about? Am I? Oh no, is my mic not on?
No, I think the mic sounds perfectly fine. What about me?
Oh, am I too loud? Maybe
I don't think so. How do I sound?
You sound great. Greg just came in here and yelled microphone. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well,
no, I haven't chugged.
If you ever wanted to know Greg's full entire name, there it is.
There it is. It was not too far off. My microphone. Oh yeah, I got to order his microphone.
Oh yeah.
All right, number 2 pick, Abdul Carter, 7-1. Travis Hunter, number 3, 7-1. The Bears to draft after Ashton Ginty. I put $35 on it, but I forgot to write the odds. I think it's like 4 or 5-1. Jedi Barron over 17.5.
Love it.
I haven't put it in yet. I put a question mark. I wanted to consult with you, so I'm going to go bet that. Should order the Rams 12-1. Cowboys draft out to offensive lineman plus 425. Jihad Campbell over Gray Zabel plus 160. Lions to draft an offensive lineman plus 225. Broncos wide receiver plus 400. Niners to draft an edge or D lineman, even money. Love. Seahawks to draft an offensive lineman minus 120.
Okay, I'm going to make a request. Today, I want to do NBA first.
All right. I think that's a very fair request. All right, chat. Let's rock and roll here. I need you all to pivot. Oh, did I win some money today? Closing line value, according to Pikkit, is 1.56%. Let's fucking go. I love when Pikkit tells me I'm smart. All right.
It's fun. When it says you're in the top 10% of bettors. Ooh.
That was pretty cool.
Crazy, bro.
Cool.
I want to show my grandma.
Is that just in your zip code?
No, it's in the whole entire world.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh shit, YouTube has it. Yeah, Greg is hilarious. Okay. Orlando Magic and the Boston Celtics. Celtics are minus 10.5. Total is 195 or 197.5. Greg, I tailed you. I got to put this in actually. Found Kristaps Porzingis double at plus 250. I'll make sure that's in there right now. Checking my Pikkit. If you don't have Pikkit, download Pikkit. Track all your bets. All you do is sync all your books. It's beautiful. Use promo code Degen to get $3 off too. $3 back, not off. Steak, what do you like in this Magic game? We're obviously Magic fans if people are in here or not watching, but we're not biased. Go ahead.
Not biased at all, but I am a massive, massive narrative guy.
Oh, God.
And how many times this week have you heard, or not, sorry, not this week, in the last few days, that the Celtics might be better without Jason Tatum and that they're 6-1 in the regular season without him? And everybody hates Jason Tatum, man. I actually don't really understand why. I get the only thing I agree with about Jason Tatum is that he has no aura, but here's my bets. Magic plus 10.5, Magic first half plus 6.5, Al Horford under 8.5 points. It's time for Al Horford to ride off into the sunset, and I will go Hauser under 1.5 threes. Those are my favorite plays in this game. I have been doing well with the props. I'm sorry for Naz Reid, but I have been doing well. And I actually think the Magic are competitive in this game. I don't think they win, but I think it could be tied with 5 minutes left.
All right. One of my favorite, actually, I think our favorite features on Pikkit is it shows you the most popular bets.
Yeah, this will be a fun one for this game.
So 5% of the money is on the Magic money line. You got to love it. A little bit more bets and money on the Celtics spread. A lot of bets and money on the under.
Which I also like, by the way. I'll square up with that. I like the under in this game.
Franz Wagner rebounds is the most popular prop bet. Almost 2,000 wagers. Orlando Magic first half. Wow. Boston second quarter. That's hilarious. Sure Pal said, "Are you excited?" I can't see your excitement. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
That's my boy Hondo. We were going to the draft together.
Oh, okay. Paulo Banchero points over 19.5. That seems really low. Franz Wagner, 21.5.
I think it's very funny that one of the popular bets is over 9.5 Jason Tatum rebounds. I'm pretty sure I love the under.
So he is or is not playing?
He's not playing. I'm fucking around. It's just funny that it's up there.
It's like, what? Okay.
I think he's going to have 0 rebounds.
You take exact
Ooh,
rebound.
look at that. Over Al Horford, baby. Under. I'm a Gators fan. I love Al Horford, but nope. Under on Al Horford.
Really?
I want you to tail me.
You want me to take Al Horford under points?
I want you to take Al Horford under 9.5 points. Yep.
I'll fucking do it right now.
Thank you.
What's that saying that the kids always say? Say less. Nasty Masty with a new follower on Pikkit. W, Nasty
I feel
Masty.
like people our age kind of say that.
What? Say less?
Yeah, I don't think it's really a kid saying.
I love the lingo that kids have nowadays with sports
Do
betting.
you?
I love it.
Sports betting. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I like rat piss. I'm GG. I don't like plus chicken.
I think we've been over this, but GG's is definitely not sports gambling lingo.
Well, Trent says it all the time when he was going to lose a wager. He's like,
It's video game stuff.
Oh, it's video game stuff?
I think so. My dog's very excited. It's got
That's okay. Hold on. I'm trying to find the player prop market. All right. While I do this, why don't you talk to us about the next NBA game?
I will talk to Sports Dork real quick. Sports Dork, I don't think anybody thinks it's bad news. That's why. It's because I don't think people think it's bad news. I think people think this is the deepest team in NBA history. I've been doing really fucking good, Sizzle. I mean, like literally, am I wrong, or was this glass of tequila when I showed it to you completely full, Degen?
It was completely full. You're doing great.
I mean, that's pretty crazy. That's full. I don't have mixers. That's all tequila. Look, I'm literally getting red. Anyways, we're moving on to the next game. Heat and Cavs.
I can't fucking find Al Horford anywhere.
Really? Wow.
Oh, I see an alt market. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I see 8.5 minus 120. That's so low. Dude, that means Kristaps is getting minutes today. Take him against
Kristaps. I love Kristaps. I heard Greg liked him too. Great pick. Kristaps.
Are you tailing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm taking Al Horford under 8.5 points.
Good. Thank you. Heat and Cavs. I'm sorry to be a bummer. I have a lot of plays in the next game. I don't really like much in this game because I do think the Cavs are sweeping the series. I said that at the beginning. I have it plus 165. I don't think the Heat steal one in Cleveland or have a chance to. But would I be shocked to see them keep it close and cover? No, I wouldn't. I can't tell you I feel super confident with the Cavs minus 12.5 like I did with the Thunder yesterday. So I am going to stay away from this game, to be honest.
All right. Player points. I still can't fucking find this. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. The line moved under minus 120 to minus 122 right in front of my face, by the way, on Al Horford.
That's because I'm sharper than a bitch.
Yeah, I know. Okay, popular betting markets in here, according to Pikkit. Cleveland money line under the second quarter. That's so random. Ty Jerome under 1.5 threes.
That's crazy. Death wish.
So, Steak, who would you target for a player prop if you had to?
I sure as fuck wouldn't fade Ty Jerome. I'll tell you that right now. I would not fade Ty Jerome. I could see Jared Allen double-double. That would be my play.
Okay. Just put 2 units on Horford. See you at the bank, Steak. That's crazy. First time on Pikkit YouTube. Love the vibe. Let's cook. All right, Jared Masterson. We love that. Welcome. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube page while you guys are here. You'll get the notifications every time we go live. We usually do Thursdays, but Steak is traveling to the draft tomorrow. Boots on ground in Milwaukee. Are you going straight from Orlando to Milwaukee, or are you going to Chicago and driving?
I'm going straight to Milwaukee. I'm driving to Chicago on Sunday morning for that Sunday night baseball game.
Cool.
Very excited.
What's the flight to Milwaukee?
2 hours, 50 minutes.
Okay. That's not too shabby. All right. Let's get our groove on with the last game of the night. This is the talk of the town. The Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. The Rockets they opened 1. They're now up to 3.5. The total is 204. Seems a little low. But game 1 soared under. What's your take here? Because I've seen a lot of people divided on this.
Warriors.
Wow.
Going with the Warriors.
Wow.
I think if the Houston Rockets were going to make a statement in the series, it's going to be in game 1. I think this series is too fucking big for the Houston Rockets. They're a pretty good team. I like them a lot. I do think they'll be really good next year. I don't think they're a one-hit wonder by any means, but I don't think it's happening for them this year. I think the Warriors +4 seems like a gift. I'm going Warriors +4 over 204.5. I love the over in this game. And I'm fading. It's a lay piece because it's minus 200. But I love Buddy Hield under 1.5 threes.
Buddy Hield?
I've been fading the shit out of Buddy Hield. He's trash. Hello, Brick.
Hey, Brick. Okay. Buddy Hield under 1.5 threes.
Yeah, lay it. You could go ahead and parlay it. Like, you want a juicy parlay? I'll give you one. Buddy Hield under 1.5 threes parlayed with the Warriors money line. Say hello.
To you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
That's all you wanted me to do?
Well, I want you to tail that parlay too.
I don't want to do that.
Is anybody in the chat going to tail my parlay?
I'm not. Bad guy probably will because he's such a good guy. No, I'm not doing it.
I can't do that, William.
What? So the most popular bet according to Pikkit is say less. Just put it in, Steak. This is hilarious. How many people are tailing your stupid ass plays?
Only 2.
Bro, you gave me fucking under 1.5 Buddy Hield threes and Al Horford under points.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
5 threes between these two players, and we're dead.
5 threes. Yeah, they ain't getting 5 threes. They ain't getting 5 threes. Give me a break.
Okay. So how about this? Fred Van Vliet under assist is the most popular bet on Pikkit.
Yeah, I faded him last game. Remember, it was air. I'm not fading him again.
Okay, fine. But that's kind of what I was gonna say. If I know you like the Warriors, but if you like the over, what's your strongest position? The Warriors or the over?
Warriors, but I do still like the over, and I like Jalen Green if you want a Rockets player. I think he had 5 points last game.
That's what I was gonna say. If we like the over, we like somebody from both teams. So I was gonna say, give me your strongest player.
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. Okay. Not Buddy Hield.
No, he's my biggest fade.
Understood. Okay. Jalen Green points on FanDuel is 17.5. Jimmy Butler's 22.5. Jabari Smith, 8.5 points. Do you remember when there was rumors that Jabari Smith was going to be the first overall pick?
It wasn't a rumor, dude. It was absolutely projected for like months.
Yeah.
Paulo Banchero came along in like the last couple days.
He was 12-1 for a while.
Yeah.
Yep. Jabari was like -140. Chet Holmgren was like +110. Okay. I think we're good. So just to recap, the Magic first half, Al Horford under points.
In the under.
Under in the game.
Sam Hauser under 1.5 threes.
That's who that was. Who do you like on the Magic if you had to pick a player?
Good question.
I like Franz.
Wendell Carter.
Double, rebounds, points.
Points.
Okay. Wendell points. You like the big man to have a good game. He's actually been playing really well.
He played really bad game 1, but he played great against the Hawks.
Yeah, he did. He was good in the play-in game. Okay. And then the Cavs, you would not be fading Ty Jerome threes, that's for sure.
Yeah. I like Jarrett Allen double-double.
Okay. You like the Cavs to cover?
We're playing that bad guy. I don't like Assad. I'm sorry.
That's fine. And then we got the Warriors and the Rockets figured out. Okay. All sounds good there. All quiet on the Western Front. How about we go to MLB?
I can't wait.
I've already dug into these games, so I'm kind of touch on what we've talked about with Greg, and then you could give us your thoughts on anything if you like it or not. Have you looked at the board yet?
I have looked at the board. Yeah, I got some bet plates in. I got some home run hitters in. I'd love to talk about them. Okay, so Orioles and the Nationals. Orioles are going against Trevor Williams. He sucks. I bet their team total over yesterday. How many runs do you think the Orioles scored? I bet the Orioles. I know. What did they have? 1?
I think they had 0.
I'm fucking done.
Okay.
Absolutely done.
I like the over. Do you like the over?
God. No.
Really?
Not really, no.
Well, I was going to say it's kind of square.
The over?
Yeah. But I like it.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't sound like you really do. What about the Seattle Mariners? I want to fade Sean Newcomb, the lefty for the pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. I'm sorry, for the Boston Red Sox. I want the Seattle Mariners back.
Okay. Well, I like that. I like that a lot, and I have Dylan Moore to hit a home run for a quarter unit.
He was someone that somebody said him in our chat this morning.
I saw it in the chat, and that's why I like it. It's because I saw it in the chat.
He's got 5 home runs off lefties this year. Want to know who my
That's
guy is?
to be 6. Is it chalky or not chalky?
It's pretty chalky.
Julio Rodriguez?
Yep. Can I tell you why I like him?
Yeah.
So he's going against a lefty and Sean Newcomb. This guy just dealt against the Rays. I think he is due to get beaten up. I don't think he's going to follow up that performance. Julio Rodriguez, I'm not trying to catch a falling knife here. He's not doing very well this year, but he's got a hit in 3 straight games. And in back-to-back games, he has a double. I think tonight, over his bases is one of my favorite plays. The line in this game is the Red Sox minus 130. Total is high. It's 9.5 for 10. It was 8-3 yesterday. The Mariners didn't really contribute much to the total. I think they do tonight. I like the Mariners to win this game. I might even take them. Emerson Hancock is going. Last time he pitched, he was a short plus price against the Reds, and we took him. Remember that? Legacy.
Yeah, you remember the game, though?
Yeah, I remember the game. Top of the 9th. I think Cal and Randy had home runs. I say Julio gets it going tonight. I like the Mariners bats. I might take their team total over. But let me just give you Julio Rodriguez real quick, and then we can move on. Home run, plus 575, not necessarily going with that. Bases, over 1.5 bases, minus 105. That would be my play. Hits, runs, and RBIs over 1.5. Ooh, gosh, minus 190. He's going to have a night tonight. Over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs is 2.5. I love it. Give me the Mariners bats tonight. Julio catching the falling knife like Mountcastle. No, I don't think so. But if I'm wrong on this, Phils, I'll give you your credit. It was Hauser under 3s, right? My memory is shit. Sorry.
Hauser under 3s, yep.
All right. Steak, let's keep moving. Do you have anything in the Cubs-Dodgers? I don't.
Nah, legacy over so easy yesterday. Maybe like the under today. Maybe I want to do a little shuck and jive. I kind of like the under. I do not like a side, and I don't believe I like a home run hitter. But I took Teoscar yesterday, so anybody in the chat, yesterday's shit is today's gold. So if you want to bet Teoscar, he's probably going yard.
So he didn't do anything yesterday?
I don't know what he did, but he didn't homer.
He didn't homer. Okay, so maybe we're always a day early in baseball, as you guys know from following us now. So maybe Teoscar Hernandez to hit a home run tonight. Don't hate that one bit. Okay. Let's see. I don't have anything on the Rockies and the Royals. Do you have anything? Royals are minus 190. Totals 8.5.
No, I probably would tell you that the Royals are a good lay piece again, but that's it. So Royals, Buddy Hield under 3s. Take it to the bank.
Pranav is saying Pritchard ladder.
Wait. Pranav, I know you're a Michigan fan. Are you also a Celtics fan? Or are you just like Pritchard today? I was curious.
Did Pritchard go to Michigan?
No, he went to Oregon. He's fucking awesome. But I just was
wondering. He is awesome. How do the Celtics have guys like Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench, and we got guys like fucking Caleb Houston?
Yeah, that's the problem. Look at the Cavs. Cavs have a lot of that going on too.
Oh, Pranav is from Boston and went to Michigan. No wonder he's smart.
Celtics fans love Peyton Pritchard.
Dude. How could you not?
I know.
I would love him too if I was a Celtics fan. Okay. Blue Jays and the Astros. Can you tell me how you feel about the Blue Jays after betting on them the last 2 nights?
I'm going to listen to our boy McKiffin, who said they were going to go on a slide, and I'm not going to keep martingaling them, but I do have a home run hitter in the game.
And the Magic drafted Jet fucking Howard too.
We love Michigan. We love. You should be a Magic fan.
Frauds, Michigan man. You know what? That's a sign.
Is
That's
it?
a sign. Yeah, it's a sign.
France?
Dude, we're talking about Michigan men nonstop, going back from the draft, talking about Peyton Pritchard, talking about Pranav. Not one fucking person has said anything about Franz Wagner tonight. Not one.
I don't trust him in these games, so I can't do it. But I respect it, but I don't trust him.
I need you to have a little bit of blind faith and a little bit of stupidity. Why are you texting me? I'm right here.
I'm going to need to see it.
Here's my question.
Okay. Do you not want to hear about my home run hitter?
Is it in the Blue Jays Astros game?
Santander.
When you just picked up your phone, did you go to the VIP Discord that you tell all your guys?
Exactly right. Yep. Exactly right. That's what I was
doing.
Okay,
wait. No, in all seriousness, you like Santander on the on the Blue Jays?
Yep. I do.
Okay. I'm going to look at Franz Wagner box score from game 1, by the way. because I want to know if I want to take his threes tonight. Franz Wagner, he was 1 for 6 from 3, 10 for 24 with 23 points. He's hitting some fucking threes tonight. Franz threes, add it to my card. Okay, why do you like Santander? By the way, hold on 1 second.
Don't
I
ask
like
me
the
why I
over.
like my home run hitters.
We got Bowden Francis going against Ryan Gusto. Gusto means I like, okay? Ryan Gusto, if you're going to fade him, that means you don't like. I like Bowden Francis. I think Bowden Francis is a nice young pit. Well, he's like 29, but he's coming a long way. I like him. I like the Blue Jays today, but every time I bet the Blue Jays, they don't respect my coin, so I'm done with the Blue Jays. I'll tell you, though, you like Santander? I'll go Santander RBI.
Cool.
I do like the over. Both games in the series have gone under. The Blue Jays have 1 run in 2 games. Getting cute with the over in this game, do you advise it or no?
I kind of like it.
Okay. Cool. The one thing I liked in the Royals game, by the way, was Jonathan India hits, runs, and RBIs. He's got great history against the pitcher for Herman Marquez. Oh, but another sign for Franz.
Ooh, German
Marquez. Let's go.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
White Sox and Twins. I'm not even going to ask you about it, but do you like the White Sox? Okay, fine.
Oh, I have a home run hitter. Hold on. Got to go to the Discord.
Dude, are you serious? What are you doing? Look at your
Going
phone.
to the Discord.
You remind me a lot of
Larnach.
someone.
Trevor Larnach.
You write these guys down?
I checked my bet history in the Hard Rock, yes.
All right, well, you did show me your phone, so now I believe you.
That's the only way I knew. Otherwise, people would really thought it was a Discord.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Trevor Larnach. I'm not tailing that at all, but good luck.
Oh, yeah,
Pittsburgh Pirates against the Angels. Hold on, wait a minute. Peyton Pritchard on the 6th Man Award. I'm happy to win it. But the main thing is to win. Dude, I know Pranav isn't delayed, but he's sending the Peyton Pritchard stats like he's like 3 minutes behind. Very funny. Okay. Degen, I've been here a long time, and I don't think I've seen you take a sip of anything. Oh, no, I wanted to milk my last sip of tequila.
That's fair.
But he's right. I went a long time without sipping anything. I poured a nice glass for what it's worth. I did. Okay, Pittsburgh Pirates and Los Angeles Angels. Steak. Andrew Heaney for the Pirates is coming off of a masterclass. You know what I like to do? I like it. So I think he went 8 innings, 7 or 8 innings, 0 runs. Last time out. I don't necessarily want to lay it with the Angels, though. I don't trust Jack Kokonowitz. Pirates won last night. I want to take a hitter. I was thinking Jorge Soler.
Yeah, dude, that's my guy in this game.
Shut
home
up.
run hitter. It's my home run hitter.
Jorge Soler is your home run hitter?
100%.
Okay. Well, let me go to the odds page real quick. By player. Let's go to Jorge Soler. Are we going to collab?
Yeah, we're going to collab.
This is our first chat. This is our first collab. Jorge Soler over for a home run is plus 325 right now.
Bang. That shit's happening. You're going to post it, right?
I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds like I don't have a choice.
Exactly. Literally.
I know. Okay. Santander.
That's the time, too, that Party Mart said that. He said that about Santander, but he didn't say that about Jorge Soler. I don't know why.
Santander is ice cold. Wait, India's ice cold? Okay, you know what, Phils? How about this? These are all my wagers. Everything I like tonight. This was the afternoon. I think I went 6-3, by the way. I won like $6. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I went 5-4 because that Marlins game didn't go over. I'm going to cross off India. I'm not going to play India. How about that? Cross off India. Okay. Next game on the board. We're doing great in terms of timing. We have the Rays and the Diamondbacks. Taj Bradley night. I can't talk about the Rays because I'm a Rays fan. Anytime I like them, they don't come through. I did play Cameron Misner over 1.5 bases. He got that shit right away. Oh, no. I played hits, runs, RBIs. Hits, runs, RBIs. He had a base hit, and he got a run. The only run, actually, in the game for the Rays. The Rays are in shambles. They're not very good. They're not scoring runs. Taj is going. The Diamondbacks hit him well. The total in this game is 8.5. The Diamondbacks are minus 160. What do you like, Steak?
It's probably the Diamondbacks. Sorry. It probably is. I'm going Josh Naylor home run. And our resident Diamondbacks fan, Russell Ringrose, even though I haven't seen him here today, he really likes Alec Thomas.
Okay. Yeah, as much as I want to bet on my guy Taj, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be a good boy. Stay away from Taj today. I think the Diamondbacks are probably going to touch him up a little bit. The one thing I was going to play, if I was going to back Taj and the Rays I can't hit, I like the first 5 under a little bit, but I'll probably stay off.
And I kind of like a square over, so we're not aligned there.
Naylor sold me yesterday, so it would make sense. Copy that. Solera's ice cold and can't hit a lefty. Might have to fade. Phil's, go right at it. Although, you should check my Pikkit. I love this, by the way. So if you go to Pikkit, I'm going to show you some. I don't know how to do this. I'll have to figure this out. Pranav, I'm sorry. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I figured it out. I'm a fucking genius. You're watching Genius at Work this month. 13.9 units. Look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go. Week. Oh, that's not good. We don't want to talk about that. That is all from Phil's teaching us how to use Baseball Savant. Phil's, thank you very much.
W Phil's.
Dude, BetMGM just sent me a notification, and it says, Ryan O'Hearn has recorded an RBI in 3 of his last 4 games. Do you know the guy that I bet to, not yesterday was Mountcastle, but I bet Ryan O'Hearn 2 games before that.
On the day that he didn't.
BetMGM knows what they're doing. They're trying to get me in.
Yep.
Okay. Let's keep moving here, and we are on to the Milwaukee Brewers, San Francisco Giants. I didn't bet the Giants game 1. They won. I bet them last night. They lose. Giants are minus 138, total 6.5. Very, very low total. Logan Webb against Freddie Peralta. I think they call him Wendy Peralta. Both aces on the bump. Square under. What do you think?
I think it's a square under, and I think I've actually bet the Giants both games this series, and I want to bet them again. I like them to win this series at the beginning anyway, so this would make sense. I like the Giants. I like the under. I like a Logan Webb masterclass. I think I've made it fairly clear that I'm not a Peralta guy, and yeah, I like the Giants. I don't have any big hitters in this game because I really think this could be like 3-1.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you should bet exact score on this game 3-1.
Oh, I lost $18. I forgot I did a parlay for $25. Fuck. I lost $18 today. Matter of fact, what stake?
3-1 exact score.
Is that what you like?
Yep.
Love that. Romano blew another game, so I'm in my hater mood. Oh, dude, he sucks. Philly's got a serious problem. Steak, I got something you might like. I was talking about it earlier on the board review. I don't think you were in there, though. The Rangers in the 8, so the over came through yesterday, total 9.5. It's basically a pick 'em. Kumar Rocker's going for the Rangers tonight. Nobody likes him. And I think JP Sears is going for the A's. A lot of runs yesterday. How about a nasty Nerfy in this game?
Love it. This
Let's
is our
go.
I love it, and I love the under, and I think I'm going to take it.
All right. First 5 under or full game under?
Nah, if we're doing the Nerfy, let's go full game under.
Okay.
We punching that in?
I'm going to punch in the Nerfy. Yeah. I won't forget. I have it written down.
But you're not taking the under?
No.
Okay.
I have enough things that I like, I think. I have a lot of wagers. Plus, I'm adding the Giants to my card.
Well, I'm punching this shit in right now.
All right, cool. Do it. We're almost done. And then I'll wrap it up with hockey, and you can get the fuck out of here. Let's see.
Oh,
wait.
Tyler Soderstrom home run.
Oh, so you like the under, but you like Soderstrom home run.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. He's a very hot hitter, and we like to bet on hot hitters. Off topic, but Saturday I bet Carlos Prates even money UFC. You'd love him, Degen. Smokes cigs and just fucks people up. Sounds like my kind of guy, but I'm not a very violent guy. All right, I just want to make that pretty clear. But you like to have one of those guys in your crew. You know what I mean? So sounds like Carlos Prates is okay with me. You over there being the genius. State looks balls deep in the ballpark, pal. Looking for a play.
I've been balls deep in the ballpark, pal. You're 100% spot on.
All right, Steak. Let's do a recap and then I'll talk NHL. How's that sound?
Sounds wonderful.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with Happy Hour. Make sure you subscribe to the Pikkit page while you're here, and download Pikkit if you haven't already. Sync all your sports book, track all your bets, and you can go and do cool things like this, like look at your calendar, and it says, "Oh yeah, it looks like a fucking Christmas tree over here." Although that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winning days out of 6. I won $7 yesterday. Hey, but I'm down $18. I got to get it back. All right, events. We already did an NBA recap. So Baltimore Orioles, Steak, what do you got?
Nothing. Fuck this game. Fuck that team.
All right, Mariners, Red Sox, what do you got?
I like the Red Sox. No, I'm sorry. I like the Mariners. I like. Damn, who's my home run hitter in this game? Dylan Moore. And you like Julio Rodriguez.
Yep, Rodriguez. I like him total bases, I think. That's what I'm going to do. No, you know what? He's a leadoff, I think. So I might do hits, runs, RBIs. You got to play 2.5, though, because 1.5 is steep. I like the Mariners team total over, too. I like the Mariners bats today. Fuck Sean Newcomb. Dodgers and Cubs. What do you like, Steak?
Lean under, not playing.
Same. Rockies, Royals.
Safe lay piece with the Royals if you're interested.
Thought you had a home run hitter in this game.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Oh, Greg likes Bobby Witt.
Cool.
I am going to do. I crossed off Jonathan India. I'm out. Okay, Blue Jays and Astros. You're on Santander home run.
Yep.
I like the over. I don't know if I'm going to play it. Maybe I'll just do Santander RBI.
I like that look.
Okay. White Sox and Twins. You got Trevor Larnach home run.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates and Angels. We got Jorge Soler home run.
Yep.
Rays and Diamondbacks. You like a square over.
And Josh Naylor home run, and honorable mention Alec Taylor.
Okay. Milwaukee Brewers and Giants. You like the Giants. I'm going to tail you on that.
Good.
And Rangers Athletics. We like the Nerfy.
And the under.
And then you should already know what Steak likes for the NBA. And we are tailing Greg with Kristaps Porzingis double-double. All right, Steak. 5:52. You can go ahead and take off. I'm going to go hockey. I don't want to bore you with that. Thanks for everything. Enjoy the rest of your night. Safe travels to Milwaukee tomorrow. And we got to get you a Pikkit hat soon.
Need the Pikkit hat. See you next week.
All right. Take it easy, dude. Let's turn to Wednesday green. That sounds great. Short and sweet, like a teapot. Scrappy. You fucking know what's up. I can see you being scrappy. I mean, I'm scrappy, but it's like I'm not out there looking for trouble. You know what I mean? I'm not a troublemaker. Okay, let's Alec Thomas or Taylor. Yep. Yeah. All right. Let's talk NHL and then let's shut it down. Thanks for hanging out for happy hour. This is always a really good time. Did I have NHL notes? I do. They're at the bottom. Okay. I'm take you over to the board. Let's see what you guys think about the board here. 2-unit play. My best bet. What's my record in best bets in the NHL playoffs, you might ask? Nobody asked, but I'll tell you anyway, just because you want to know. It establishes some credibility. 1-0. Hit the under last night in the Senators-Leafs game, under 5.5 plus 105. No big deal. Yeah, yes, it is. I was at my mom, every time I go visit my parents in Orlando, she loves to go to like fucking TJ Maxx, Ross and Marshalls. So I like to go with her every now and then. I just look for like wacky shit. And I just saw this NFL shirt. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I got to get that. Good call, though. I'm on the over in the Washington Capitals Montreal Canadiens game. I'm not on a side. I think this Canadiens Capitals game is going to be like game 1 of the Leaf Senators game. I think the hometown or the home team is going to score some goals. And you got to keep in mind the Capitals, they just played really tight last game. They got up to a 2-goal lead. What do we know in hockey? A 2-goal lead is the worst lead in sports. Okay, it's never safe. You can't take your foot off the gas with these Montreal Canadiens. Okay, they're going to score goals. They're going to be pesky. So I think the Capitals are going to put the pressure on. I think they're going to score. Dallas and the Avalanche. Ooh! I don't know what to do in this game. But if I had to give you something, I'm going to give you Ottinger to have a good game today. See if I can find him. Ottinger, where are you? Am I missing him? Mackenzie Blackwood is up here. Do you guys see Ottinger? Oh, here he is. Saves. Oh! 27.5. Put it on my card. Yeah. I like it. No, Steak said, I think he wants Alec Thomas. Yeah, he likes, I don't know what he likes, but yeah, you get it. You get the point. All right, Jake Ottinger saves over 27.5. Para mí. Spanish for me. Edmonton Oilers. I mean, look, I still respect the Edmonton Oilers. Do I think that they're going to necessarily run through and beat the Kings in this game? No, because I respect the Kings. I really do. But I think you're going to get a really good effort from Edmonton. What's got to happen is the defense has to step up. Okay, a little bit of a zigzag theory, maybe. Game 1 soared over. What was it, 6-5? Game 2 could probably go under. Sure, I wouldn't talk you off that. If I'm betting anything in this game, though, I'm probably going to bet Edmonton. I think they're good enough to even the series 1-1. So that's the way I would play it, especially after a slow start in game 1. So again, Canadians, Capitals, over. Stars, Avalanche. I like the under. I think it's going to be a tight game, much tighter game. Well, no, because game 2 was still tight. I would say more low scoring game. I like the first period under, and I like Ottinger saves because I think the Avs are still going to get pucks on net. And I like the Oilers. I like the Oilers to win the game. My favorite plays tonight in baseball. Pretty good early slate. Let's see. I mean, I know obviously I went down $18. It's unfortunate I added the Reds Marlins live over right when the game started. I did like it, and I wanted to have action on it. But some reads were pretty good. Castellanos over bases. It was never over bases. It was always over hits, hits, runs, RBIs. We got Ben Rice over hits, runs, RBIs. Got the Cleveland first 5 over. We got Peterson under Ks. We got Baum hits, runs, RBIs. Had St. Louis first 5 under. I'm giving you all these winners. You would have thought I would have won fucking 5 units today. No, not the case. Johnsky, Noel. Manny Machado hits, runs, RBIs. Reds Marlins over. And Nick Castellanos over bases. No. Fucking losers. So I love J-Rod tonight. I do. I like J-Rod. Is Phil's going to be chirping me in the fucking ear? Bap, 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 bap. You're catching the fallen knife. You're catching the fallen knife. I thought we said we weren't going to do that. Yeah, he'll do that. He'll do that. And that's okay. I mentally prepare myself for this. You know what I mean? But I'm doing it. Because if it happens and I'm not there, I'm going to have FOMO and I'm going to be pissed. Franz Wagner 3s added to my card. Give me the Mariners. Give me the Toronto, Houston. Fuck Toronto. I'm out. Give me Santander RBI. I'll tell Steak. Jorge Soler. I'll take the hits, runs, RBIs. I'll also take him to hit a home run. Why not? Fuck it. I know what I'm going to do. Soler, Santander, Julio RBI. I don't know about Julio RBIs. Fuck. Maybe bases. Maybe bases. Yeah, maybe bases. Texas A's Nerfy. Don't tail that. Don't tail that. You know, in those shows, they always say, oh, don't try this at home. Don't try that at home. All right. Let me do that. I'll play the Giants. Yeah, I'll play the Giants. Kristaps Porzingis double-double. Listen, I'm tailing Greg. Okay? So if Kristaps comes out and has 8 points and 6 rebounds, go fuck with him. Leave me alone. Jake Ottinger saves. That's a hell of a card. That's a great night. All right. I think our job here is done. Thank you all for hanging out. Pikkit Happy Hour is a great time. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but I believe you probably have. And we'll see you here next week after the draft. Draft will be tomorrow. I'll live stream it. We'll be in touch. I'll be there for the board review in the morning. Looking forward to it. I love the draft. I have my draft bets in. You know what they are. I gave them to you. They're all written down just like GRP. Bang! All right, guys. Have a great night. You don't have to go home, but you do have to get up out of here. I wish you all the best on all of your bets. Where is this graphic? Here it is. Tech you later. Peace.